Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Pedri! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Oh, good read. And here's Neymar. He's in here!
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Messi. Gets his pass away. Real chance! Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. João Cancelo, looking for the runner. Oh, played through for the wide man. Great position. Odegaard! He's scored! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's away! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the shot! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's not going to reach. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Cruzeiro clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the counter is on. Kimmich. Well, they've got it again. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. He's found a way through. That pass has been well intercepted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Fiddles it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And it's Rashford. It's Rashford! Pedri. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Neymar. Spread out to the left. That's been cut out, well played. Chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rodri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Haaland. He's looking wide. Oh, great play! And it's been taken straight back. Rodri. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good ball and shot at goal! Big moment! Massive goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well seen, saw that coming. He shifted it to the flank.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. Now it's Havertz. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now that looks a decent ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're underway again. Couldn't squeeze it through. Romero. Hernandez. Romero. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Haaland. Oh, great ball. Chance! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Pedri, Messi, and that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary. Odegaard. Pedri. That is good alertness. And it's Rashford. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Rashford, it's a good foot in there. He's gone forward. Havertz. Neymar, brilliantly cut out. That has not gone well. Hernandez. Oh, that's a fine interception. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Hernandez, pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read. Great ball, and the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Camisa 10. Teremos uma substituição.
Cruzeiro choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It's a sweet ball, that. Koundé spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. Here's Rodri. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is expertly dealt with. João Cancelo gets it clear. McAllister.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Backward it goes. Now it's Mbappe. Aim forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hernandez. He's gone for goal! It is a very, very good save.
Cruzeiro are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Kimmich calmly anticipates. Well seen, saw that coming. Gets into some space, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Cruzeiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hernandez. It's a throw-in.
Substituição em andamento.
Costa Curta. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Early ball out from the back. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, they can break here, and it's played forward. He's picked his way through. He's had a hit! And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Mbappe voted man of the match and... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with Rashford! That's a decent clearance. Short changes him with that pass. Haaland. And he's there to belt it away. Interesting ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. It's Neymar! Oh, it's a nice... In for the follow-up!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's got away. Now it's Rashford. Tries a shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately shapes to shoot! Kimmich gets good distance on it. And it's De Bruyne. Bit too much weight on the pass. Now it's Rashford. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rashford. Haaland. First quarter of an hour gone. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough. Can he put it away? He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Threads one in. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's in plenty of space here. Away from immediate danger. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gently done. And the counter is on. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot!
Such good technique.
Bellingham. Haaland has found the net here, of course. And that's been intercepted. Odegaard. Passing nice and neat. Kimmich. And it's De Bruyne. Goes looking wide. Now it's De Bruyne. Crosses it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Beckenbauer. He won't be happy with that one. And that real chance! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rashford! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now there's a fine ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's been taken straight back. Played with finesse. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Indonesia can start a counter here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That is good alertness. Not the most accurate pass. So what can they make of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. They've managed to get it away. And there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
I'd like to draw your attention to
So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Gets his pass away. That's been cut out, well played. Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good ball. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good read. Donnarumma catches it safely. It's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Neymar. Faced great chance! It's out for a goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Haaland. And a header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Haaland! This is promising.
The attendance for this
Now
match
that
was
is commitment to the cause.
71,649.
It's their second corner of the game. He's tried one! It's come back out! Caught offside that time. Just eases him off the ball. He's looking to set free a runner. There's no... and the shot! It's in! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
After 65 minutes.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Substitution in progress.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to...
Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Indonesia showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. And it's Rashford. Well, that's an excellent interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's found a way through. Gets his head to it. He will be livid with himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 6. Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Jorginho kept
Diogo
aware,
Jota.
and it is
Number
reclaimed
7,
easily.
Rodrigo de Paul. Number 5. Modric. Substitution.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Danger averted for now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Haaland. De Paul. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that has not gone well. Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming. Chance here to counter. That is a great ball. Mbappe. Great hit! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And now he has 2. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looks to clip it forward. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Di Maria. Molina. De Paul. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that was vital. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Beckenbauer. Hernandez. Hernandez cross. He rises! No, not the best of headers. De Paul. Molina. To Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. This is the time you need that pace.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, good read. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's Rashford. Now it's Bellingham, and he's intervened well there. Messi. Lobbed in behind. Played back to the goalkeeper. Kimmich. Mbappe might just make this. Di Maria was in no mood for any of that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Di Maria. Oh, that's fabulous. Molina. Still goalless at the moment. Played with finesse. Rashford. Paredes. McAllister. Played out to the right.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
For De Paul. Rashford. Oh, well played. Acuna.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Paul. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And that's been intercepted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Alvarez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he's been shifted off it. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's McAllister. Acuna. Now it's McAllister. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And they can counter here. Rodri, good purposeful running this. Driving through the middle. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's McAllister. That's headed upfield. Works it forward. Alvarez. Taken back almost. And Messi! And a terrific save. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. De Paul, and it's Paredes. And it's played forward to McAllister. De Paul turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Di Maria. And Molina. Messi. He's under a lot of pressure there. Alvarez. Well seen, saw that coming. They get a throw in. McAllister. Oh, it's just a little long. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. He's onside. Sommer has that under control. Looking for the runner. And it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi, brilliantly cut out. Mbappe, in with the challenge. Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Wriggles his way through. He's got away. Mbappe! Another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
And it's Di Maria. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, great hit! Rashford. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5. Lascia il campo per il numero 42.
Odegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to dink it through. Costa Curta. Now it's McAllister. De Paul. That's a shade optimistic. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. De Paul. And it's Di Maria. Rodri. Martinez. That's a good ball out wide.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Hernandez to Jorginho. Mbappe.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Molina. De Paul. Interesting ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Gonzalo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the defence can get it clear. Lo Celso. Great position here. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Argentina really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
Sosial. Good running, strong and purposeful.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Plays a delicate ball. He's through here. Paredes has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mbappe, he has found the way through. Decent hit! Oh, yes, it's there! Finally, finally, finally!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established. Nicely spread. Oh, that's delightful. Lovely
Ci
feet.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Musiala gets it back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Stood up well to him there. Martinez. Dinks one through. There's the hit! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Threads one in. That's a little off target. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's found some space. Oh, well played, well played. Out of play for a throw. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. And it's Rashford. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Odegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Chance to shoot now. No, he's not getting past him there. Haaland. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Well, the counter could be on here. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. Odegaard. Oh, great ball. Neymar. And it's Van Dijk. And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Odegaard. Neymar.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Hernandez. Oh, it's been intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Mbappe. Chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And that interception was most necessary. Neymar. Sommer sends that a long way. Speculative strike. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. And it's Rashford. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And he's had it nicked away. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted. Kunde gets over and intercepts. Pumas are looking to break at pace. Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked...
Mbappe! Hernandez. Now Odegaard. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy in it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Looking for options for movement. He's beaten the offside trap. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Neuer. Danilo. And it's been given away. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Haaland. Real chance! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neymar.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a really well-measured ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about. Belts one. Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's got away. Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming. Interesting ball. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Back into the middle. Beckenbauer. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. Tries a shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Rashford. Pumas needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Foot in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's got the beating of his man. He's one-on-one, and Messi! He scores!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Número 10. Messi. Messi.
Pumas give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Haaland. Fiddles it through. Mbappe. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's very neat. Saka. Well, that has not gone well. Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chance with a header! Oh, taken with style. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Passes short and sharp. Koundé. Good spot, he's seen the run. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al
Whatever he
tiempo
had in mind,
reglamentario.
that was not it. They've managed to get it away. Now it's Mbappe.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gets his pass away, and he's on his way! Oh, nice touch. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe is eyeing up his options in the middle. And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, you often need resolve and resilience when under more pressure away from home, but I thought their efforts deserved that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
White. Can he get it through? Fabian Ruiz looking to get on the end of this. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Paredes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Mbappe! Oh, that is very close.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
It's their second corner of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Turns back here, probably the best option. No, that's been intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. Oh, that's a key interception. Gently done. Diaz. Dani Olmo. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, that's well done, really robust. White got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Rashford. Rashford has got himself a free kick. Mbappe. Hernandez. And the follow-up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ødegaard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gets a good foot in there. Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. Looks to go up and over.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Upamecano. Rodri. Mbappe. Now Fabian Ruiz. Can he spark a counter here? Fabian Ruiz. Dani Olmo. Over to the left. Diaz. And that's been intercepted. And it's Paredes. Cucurella. Ødegaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Aimed beyond the defence. And through to the goalkeeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Odegaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Diaz. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance! Looking for the run. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Forward it goes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 4. Número 11. Entran.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Número 9.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
So their fourth corner of the game. Argentina can start a counter here. Diaz. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. There's no flag.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Messi. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Towering header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
He's found a way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He's gone forward. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! In for the pieces! Oh, it's come loose. That's very neat. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. They've managed to get it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Rashford. He is through here. It is a corner.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Turns and goes back. Odegaard! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Oh, that's well spotted. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And here's Messi. That's good play. Messi carries the ball down the right. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. The ball has bounced loose now. He's got space in the area. Out to the left it goes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold. Real chance!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Fabian Ruiz. Looking for the runner. Played back in. Goalkeeper's ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a little off target. Works it forward. That has been cut short. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Cambio.
Mbappe, and he's in on goal. Hits one. It's a goal. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Argentina break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. It's almost too easy for him, this. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Haaland, and great hit! Should have equalised.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now, to maintain it.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Haaland, and the finish, and the follow-up, and he's found the net! And they are back where they started in this fight for promotion.
There's the superb character and personality we always talk about, Peter. And you can tell it's really unsettled their opponents. The question now is, can they take maximum advantage of what they've just done?
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 10. Messi. Número 23.
White does really well to win the ball there.
Número 15. Número 18.
Chance to shoot now. Shapes to shoot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Played out to the left flank. Mbappe.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a sweet ball, that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de compensación.
Gonzalez. That is good alertness.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Tries to dink it through. And he's picked out the run. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Jorginho. And the ball... It's Morientes! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! And that will be the final act. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.